Hello there, I'm Adam from... No, wait, no. I'm Jack from WhatCulture.com, and you're watching The Fast Count. So first of all, Monday Night Raw, Undertaker walks out, we're all thinking, what's he going to do? Is he going to chokeslam Vince? Is he going to tell him, I'm not going to be in the match on your behalf? Or is he going to strangle him a little bit and then go, yeah, alright, I'll face Shane, yeah. It makes absolutely no sense. Now this week on Smackdown, the WrestleMania card just got a little bit more interesting. Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch fought to a double DQ thanks to Charlotte, which was a little bit sketchy. But it does mean that we know what the Divas Championship match is going to be at WrestleMania. It's going to be a triple threat between Charlotte, Sasha and Becky, which, if given enough time, should prove to be a very good match. And finally, the main event for Roadblock has been confirmed. So on Saturday the 12th of March, we'll see Triple H square off against Dean Ambrose in a WWE World Heavyweight title match, which, you know, obviously Dean Ambrose has got every chance in the world of winning. Ignore the WrestleMania posters, ignore the merch, the signs, the adverts, all that. Dean's really got a chance of winning, guys. No, he really does. Next up, some news from elsewhere in the world of wrestling. Now, first up, we do have some bad news. Japanese wrestling legend Hayabusa sadly passed away yesterday at the young age of 47. After sustaining a career-ending neck injury in 2001, Hayabusa worked incredibly hard to overcome his disability. He was even able to walk unsupported to the ring last year to take part in a ceremonial 10 count in his honor. His influence on the wrestling world was incredibly far-reaching, and many current wrestlers have already expressed their sympathies and shared their memories. Now, last week saw Ring of Honor's 40th anniversary show, which, in my opinion, might have contained a Match of the Year candidate. Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks took on the makeshift babyface trio of Matt Sydal, ACH, and Kushida, and predictably, if you know those sort of names and you know what they're capable of in the ring, it was an enthralling encounter. And over in New Japan Pro Wrestling, Bad Luck Fale scored a massive clean victory over the John Cena of Japan, Hiroshi Tanahashi. That basically happened on day one of the New Japan Cup, which is currently ongoing, and I just have to say, if you can, really do check it out because there's going to be some unbelievable matches, guaranteed. And now, this week's takeaways. First of all, WrestleMania is in big trouble. What, you didn't like less of the big? Ugh. There's just so many factors that are currently adding up, which could mean that WrestleMania is, for the first time in a couple of years at least, quite the disappointment. I mean, you've got the fact that both WrestleMania 30 and 31 are probably going to be looked back on as all-time greats, maybe. You've got the fact that Shane and Undertaker makes very little sense from a storyline point of view. And you've got our favourite, Roman Reigns, probably going to walk out with the title against Triple H. And can you imagine the crowd reaction? Second up, and I know that I've mentioned him already on this show, but I believe that Kenny Omega has already made quite a serious bid to be Wrestler of the Year. The leader of Bullet Club has already enjoyed several Match of the Year candidates, and remember, it's only March. Who knows what he can do for the rest of 2016? And finally, and it's the question that has been dominating the wrestling world for the past few weeks, and it's the one that we all want to know an answer to, including me. Whose side is King Ross on? I mean, he turns up, proclaims himself king, hits me on the head. If you saw that really did hurt. He's a law unto himself. He tweets people, he blocks people. He's a pretty powerful guy, admittedly, but he's also, I think, a bit of a loose cannon as well. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm clearly a better candidate to be king of WhatCulture. First of all, my last name's King. I'm more poised, I feel like I'm more graceful, I'm certainly more dignified. He's coming now. He wants, oh. Sadly, that's all we've got time for in this week's edition of The Fast Count. I've been Jack from WhatCulture.
And we'll see you soon.